Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Today, we're going to talk about a feeling that perhaps many of us are familiar with. Especially young and middle-aged people juggling work, family, and other responsibilities in America. That is the feeling of being tired. It's as if we are always in a state of low battery, struggling to get through the workday, and having no energy left for ourselves or our loved ones when we get home. But what if we could change that? What if we could learn how to always be full of energy, ready to face any challenge and fully enjoy life? Today, we are going to explore methods to help you always be full of energy, turning that feeling of tiredness into vitality and enthusiasm. Dear friends, for young and middle-aged people, energy is the most valuable asset. It determines our ability to work effectively, our patience as parents, our connection in relationships, and our ability to pursue our passions. When we lack energy, everything seems more difficult. We are more irritable, less focused, and miss many opportunities. Conversely, when we are full of energy, we feel more confident, more creative, and are able to contribute more to work and family. According to studies in physiology and psychology, the energy of the body and mind is not just innate, but is greatly influenced by lifestyle, habits, and how we manage ourselves. Actively seeking and applying methods to boost energy is a smart investment in the quality of our lives. Health is everything, an older generation says, and health here includes both physical and mental health, the source of abundant energy. So, in the busy and high-pressure lives of adults in America, what specific methods help us always be full of energy? We will go through 10 proven ways that you can apply starting today. The first method, charging your battery, for body and mind, is prioritizing sleep. Chronic sleep deprivation is one of the leading causes of low energy. Why is sleep so important? Because when we sleep, our body and brain repair themselves, mend damage, consolidate memories, and balance hormones. Sufficient and quality sleep helps us be alert, focused, and have energy for the new day. Example of the impact of low energy. You often feel sluggish in the morning, have difficulty concentrating on work during meetings, or feel irritable and impatient with your children at the end of the day. This may be because you are not getting enough sleep, 7 to 9 hours, each night. How to apply this method? Aim for 7 to 9 hours of sleep each night. Try to go to bed and wake up at the same time each day. Even on weekends, build a relaxing bedtime routine, e.g. reading a book, listening to soft music, staying away from phone, computer screens. Ensure your bedroom is dark, quiet, and cool. Enough sleep is gold, an older generation says, emphasizing the importance of sleep for health and energy. The second method, starting the engine, is regular physical activity. It might seem counterintuitive, but exercise actually helps boost your energy. Why does exercise help increase energy? Because exercise improves blood circulation, delivers oxygen and nutrients to cells, releases endorphins, chemicals that improve mood and reduce stress, and over time, it increases the number of mitochondria, the energy powerhouses of cells, in your muscles. Example of the impact of low energy. You feel too tired to go to the gym after work, but sitting still makes you feel even more sluggish. Lack of energy makes you unmotivated to participate in physical activities with your children or partner. How to apply this method? You don't need strenuous gym sessions. Just activity that helps you move. Start by walking for 20 to 30 minutes a day. taking the stairs instead of the elevator, or finding a sport, activity you enjoy, Zumba, yoga, gardening. Schedule exercise like you would schedule an important meeting. The third method, fuel, for the body, is balanced nutrition and hydration. What you eat and drink directly affects your energy levels. Why are nutrition and water important? Because the body needs vitamins, minerals, protein, complex carbohydrates, and healthy fats to produce energy. Drinking enough water helps your body's functions work smoothly, including energy production. Example of the impact of low energy. You often feel sleepy and less focused in the afternoon after eating a lunch high in sugar or refined carbs. Feeling tired and having headaches can be a sign of dehydration. Lack of energy makes you choose unhealthy fast food for convenience, creating a negative cycle. How to apply this method? Focus on eating balanced meals with all nutrient groups: vegetables, fruits, protein, lean meat, fish, beans, complex carbohydrates, whole grains, sweet potatoes, and healthy fats, avocado, nuts, olive oil. Limit fast food, sweets, sugary drinks, and processed foods. Always keep a water bottle nearby and drink regularly throughout the day. Prioritize foods that are easy to find and prepare to fit your busy life, such as pre-made salads, fresh fruit, nuts, yogurt, hard-boiled eggs, pre-cooked chicken breast, canned beans. They provide sustained energy without much preparation time. The fourth method, releasing pressure, is effective stress management. Chronic stress is a silent but extremely effective energy thief. Why is stress management important? Because when you are stressed, your body produces the hormone cortisol, which increases heart rate and blood pressure. And over time, it depletes the body's energy reserves. Example of the impact of low energy. Pressure from work deadlines makes you feel exhausted even before you've done much. Worries about finances or family issues make you lose sleep and feel tired all day. How to apply this method? Find stress reduction techniques that work for you, e.g., meditation, yoga, deep breathing exercises. Make time for activities you enjoy that help you relax: reading, listening to music, gardening. Learn to say no to unnecessary requests and set boundaries with work and people who cause stress. The fifth method, reorganizing the drawer, is effective time management and prioritization. Feeling overwhelmed by too many things to do is one of the main causes of losing energy. Why are time management and prioritization important? Because they help you control your workload, focus on the most important things, and avoid feeling overwhelmed. Example of the impact of low energy. You feel overwhelmed by an endless to-do list, leading to procrastination and loss of energy. Lack of energy makes it difficult to plan family activities or make time for yourself because you feel there is too much to do. How to apply this method? Make a list of things to do and prioritize them by importance and urgency. Break down large tasks into smaller steps. Allocate time for each task and avoid multitasking. Learn to say no to requests that don't align with your priorities. The sixth method, necessary pauses, is taking short breaks during the day. Working continuously is not an effective way to maintain energy. Why are short breaks important? Because short breaks allow your brain and body to recover, increasing focus and productivity when you return to work. They also help prevent burnout at the end of the day. Example of the impact of low energy. You feel tired in the middle of the afternoon and need coffee to stay awake. Feeling drained makes it difficult to focus on playing with your children after work. How to apply this method? Schedule short breaks during the day, such as walking for a few minutes after each hour of work. Standing up and stretching, or simply closing your eyes and breathing deeply for a few minutes. Take your entire lunch break to rest and eat, instead of working or checking emails. The seventh method, identifying energy leaks, is identifying and eliminating energy drainers. Certain habits, relationships, or situations can be silently draining your energy. Why is this important? Because by identifying energy enemies, you can take action to minimize or eliminate them. Example of the impact of low energy. Spending too much time in unproductive meetings makes you feel drained. A toxic relationship makes you constantly feel stressed and tired. Constantly watching negative news reduces your mental energy. How to apply this method? Take time to reflect on which activities or interactions make you feel tired or negative. Try to minimize the time spent on these factors. Set boundaries with people or situations that drain your energy. The eighth method, finding your personal charging station, is finding sources of recharge. Besides avoiding energy drain, you need to actively seek activities that make you feel refreshed and full of vitality again. Why is this important? Because activities that recharge you are necessary to balance the depletion caused by work and life. Example of the impact of low energy. You feel too tired to make time for personal hobbies, meet friends, or simply have some quiet time to yourself. How to apply this method? Identify activities that truly make you feel refreshed, e.g., walking in nature, listening to music, reading, meeting positive friends. Schedule these activities into your week, even if it's only 15 to 30 minutes. Make time for things that help you recharge. The ninth method, checking the overall engine, is listening to your body and seeking medical help when needed. Sometimes, chronic fatigue can be a sign of an underlying health issue. Why is this important? Because ignoring symptoms can delay the diagnosis and treatment of health problems that need to be addressed. Example of the impact of low energy. You have tried applying the methods above but still feel prolonged fatigue, along with other symptoms like weight changes, sleep problems, or mood changes. How to apply this method? Don't ignore chronic fatigue. Record your symptoms and discuss them with your doctor. A doctor can check for underlying issues like anemia, thyroid problems, or other health conditions that can cause fatigue. The 10th method, building a protective fence, is setting strong boundaries. Not having boundaries makes it easy for others to take advantage of your time and energy. Why are boundaries important? Because they help you protect time for yourself, your family, and activities that recharge you. They help you control your workload and avoid feeling overwhelmed. Example of the impact of low energy. Colleagues constantly ask you to do extra work outside of hours. You find it hard to decline social invitations even though you are very tired. Work constantly encroaches on personal and family time. How to apply this method? Learn to say no politely but firmly to unreasonable requests. Set clear boundaries between work time and personal, family time. Communicate your availability, e.g., I will respond to emails during work hours. Prioritize what is truly important to you. Bringing it all together. Your personal energy ecosystem. These methods don't work independently. They support each other to create a sustainable energy ecosystem for you. When you get enough sleep, you will have energy to exercise. When you exercise, you will reduce stress. When you reduce stress, you will sleep better. It's all interconnected. Boosting energy is a process, not something that can happen overnight. Start by applying one or two methods that you find easiest to implement right now. Be patient and don't get discouraged if you don't see immediate results. Water flows, stone wears down. Consistency in adopting healthy habits will yield long-term results. However, be cautious with quick fixes for boosting energy, like drinking too much coffee, energy drinks, or sweets. They may provide temporary energy but often lead to a crash afterward, creating a negative cycle that is not good for long-term health. If you are facing prolonged, severe, unexplained fatigue, and have tried applying the methods above without success, seek help from a doctor to rule out underlying health issues. If your fatigue is closely related to chronic stress, anxiety, or depression, consider seeking help from a therapist. Taking care of your physical and mental health is an important foundation for you to always be full of energy. Dear friends, in the challenging lives of young and middle-aged people in America, maintaining energy not only helps you work more effectively and care for your family better, but also helps you fully enjoy life and pursue your passions. By prioritizing sleep, exercise, nutrition, stress management, time management, taking breaks, identifying energy drainers, finding sources of recharge, listening to your body, and setting boundaries, you are building a solid foundation to always be full of vitality. Don't hesitate to share what is the biggest energy challenge you are currently facing. What methods you have applied and found most effective. What small tips you want to share with the community. Or any questions in the comments section below. Our community is here to learn, share, and support each other on the journey of finding abundant energy. And if you found this video helpful and want to discover more secrets to a healthy, balanced, and energetic life, don't forget to hit the like button, share it, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching. Goodbye, and I'll see you in the next videos.